Hi, good evening, everyone. So, we are now going to start the session on what is SEO. All right. Please send your messages on the chat. If you have any messages, if you have any questions, please send me on the chat. All right. All right. So, let us start now. Quickly, just type a message if everything is fine. Please send your messages on the chat if you have any messages. All right. So, let's discuss what is SEO. Just to give you an idea, this is a beginner's guide to search engine optimization. So, if you do not have any idea of SEO, then you will find this session quite useful. If you are an expert in search engine optimization, then you may find this uh, a relatively quite an easy topic. This is simply because we have taken very basic of SEO. This is the part one of the SEO. We will also be coming up with a series of videos in this. All right. So we will be discussing the concept, the basic concepts, and over a period of time, we will be using, we will take up this session, and discuss each concept, one concept at a time, on how to implement that and how you can monitor your performance of where you are doing right, what you are doing wrong. All right. So yes, hi Amit. So let's start now. I will share my screen now. All right, and I hope you will enjoy the session. Please message me if you have any questions. Send me on the chat, and I will respond there. If you have any questions related to SEO. All right. Again, just to make sure, this is beginner's guide. If you are an expert in SEO, or if you know everything, the basics and the advanced concept of SEO, you can skip this. All right. Let's get started. So let us understand Google search results. So we know that we discuss primarily when we talk about SEO, we discuss uh, Google, right? The results on Google. So I'm getting some questions. Akula, Akula is saying, sir, we understand SEO concept, but implementation is problem. Akula, we will take the implementation a bit later, not in today's session. In the website content, less how we rank for keywords, high volume, low volume. Again, we will not be talking about high and low volume keywords, because we need to first understand the basic concepts, and then we will take care of these advanced concepts, right? Upasana, good evening, and Radha ma'am, good evening. All right, so let's get started. So whenever we talk about SEO, we understand we talk about Google, right? Because most of the um, so search SEO is search engine optimization, and the most popular search engine is Google. All right. So when we search, so I have taken one example of puppy adoption. So let me search that on Google, puppy adoption, and you will see the results, right? This is an ad, which is clearly mentioned here. This is an ad. Then these are some map examples. Google Maps are coming. This is also an example of sponsored ads, all right, which is also called shopping ads. This is Google Map listing, and from here, this organic listing is coming up. This is organic listing, and this is paid listing, all right. Paid listing is, in this case, peoplefarm.org is paying certain amount to Google to list their website, their advertisement on the top of search results for puppy adoption keyword, right? Whereas these results, starting from facebook.com, Quicker, Pet Finder, Dogspot.in, these are organic listings, all right? So these are organic listings. So you will these websites have not paid, they have just promoted their website in such a way that you can automatically uh, okay, is there some interruption? I can see there is some interruption there. So let me fix that interruption. Do let me know if the interruption is still there. Started. All right. So yes, the video is not coming. It will only the screens will be coming. All right. Okay. So this is organic search result. This is called organic listing, which is unpaid listing. These websites have not paid anything to Google to get listed, whereas this people the farm.org has paid something to Google to be listed on the first as a first result, right? So this is called paid ads, and this is called organic listing. All right, we will be in search engine optimization, we cover these organic listing. Okay, we talk only about these and these places also, which is part of the local SEO or local search engine optimization. This we talk in Google ads, right? So we will not be talking about this today, we will be talking only about these results. All right, so let's get started then. Again, I have searched a keyword which is buy laptop online. And just to show you again, once again, buy laptop online, and you will see first three are ads, and then after that, these are organic listing. All right. How do you differentiate between the ads and the organic listing? Ad, as you can see on Google, this is clearly it is mentioned that this is an ad. This is also an ad. All right. Whereas um, in case of this is not can others, Akula is not seeing the video, can others also please see that if uh, screen is visible or not? Anuradha ma'am, can you confirm if the screen is visible or not? All right. So okay, so this is organic listing, and we talk about these results. Now this is part of the SEO. Okay, and to differentiate, you can see that the paid listings are uh, mention ad, whereas in case of organic listing, nothing is mentioned, right? So this is how we differentiate between paid listing and unpaid listing, which is organic listing. All right. So this is part of SEO that we are going to talk about today. Seema is asking, hello sir, thank you for this session. Can we use SEO in academic searching? Of course we can. We will see how. All right. So um, all right, now I have one question to you. Please, if you are on laptop, or please type this bing.com. Okay, uh, please open bing.com and search for buy laptop online. Okay. Can you please tell me which are paid listings and from where the organic listing is appearing in this bing.com? Bing is also a search engine. So please tell me which three results are paid listings or ads and which ones from where this organic listing is getting started. Just tell me based on your results that is coming on your screen, or you can also see my screen and tell me your um, answers. Yes, please. So I'm waiting for your answer to before I get started, before I move to the next slide. All right. So see in Bing, you can see this is ad is mentioned here, though it is quite light. It is very difficult to differentiate. So ad here, and this is again there is an ad mentioned here. This is again an ad mentioned here. All right. So this is paid listing. Whereas in case of this is organic listing because there is no ad mentioned here. If you search the same thing on Google, you will see that if we talk about buy laptop online, by the way, Yahoo and Bing uses both same search engines, right? So you will find some similarity there. And rather than you can see ad, it is mentioned, see this is very small letters. It is written in a very small letter that cannot be differentiated, right? In case of Yahoo, this has gone to the next level. They have just mentioned ads related to buy laptop online. And then they have given these ads. This is number one, two, three, four, right? And then there is a very thin line over here, if you can notice that. And below this, these are organic listings. So it's very difficult to differentiate between these paid listing and organic listing. They have tried to do it so that people can they can just uh, it's a trick to make more people click on the paid ads, thinking that this is an organic listing, because a lot of people think that if something is coming on top on Google or any particular search engine, that website has to be the best. But that is not really true. You can easily manipulate your search engine rankings, right? If you know the techniques of SEO, you can easily manipulate and you can be on the top results of Google or any other search engine by doing certain activities. And we are going to study those activities that these websites have done to be on the top, right? Yes, Amit, Bing is Yahoo search engine. Akula, you were asking how much the SEO course from ECT plus content writing? Well, we will talk about this a bit later. Yes, by the end of this course. Saurav ad sponsored or paid. Bing is Microsoft. Yes. Saurav ad are paid. Absolutely. Now, what is search engine optimization then? Search engine optimization is optimizing a website so that it appears on top of free and organic listing of the relevant keywords for the relevant keywords on Google. So, when we talk about SEO, we optimize our website in such a way that When somebody is searching for relevant keyword, please remember this term relevant keyword, our website should appear on top of these organic listing, right? So we have to work, we have to manipulate, or we have to promote our website in such a way that we can manipulate the ranking for relevant keyword on search engines. All right. So now I have a question. Suppose you have to optimize your website. Suppose, um, what do you do once you publish? Suppose you publish a new website, right? So what is the first thing that you should do after publishing a blog or a website, right? Can you answer me quickly on what is the first thing that you should do to after publishing a blog or a website? Okay, keyword research, on page, and Saurav is saying off page. Yes, I just asked the first thing that you should do. So you are saying on-page optimization. You are absolutely right. So the first thing that you should do is optimize it for SEO, search engine optimization, so that Google can crawl your site and can put it in the search index for relevant keywords. All right. So this is slightly technical answer. So once you publish your blog or once you publish a new website, you have to do certain activities to make sure that Google can find your website or the blog, and it can interpret your website correctly. Or suppose you published a blog, so at least it can interpret your blog correctly, that on which topic you have written and what is the structure of your content. For that, we make certain changes on the on the content which we call on page. We will just discuss what is on page optimization. Okay. Sort of now, can anyone tell me that once we have done on-page optimization, then what is the next thing that after on-page optimization, what is the next thing that you should do to promote the website? So once you publish a blog and do certain on-page uh, promotion, some on-page optimization, you do. Okay, Saurav is saying off-page optimization. So I will not use a technical term. I will just say that you share it on social media, right? Right, Upasna. We share uh, link on social media sites. All right. So that is something that we call off-page optimization. Now, based on these activities that we do, so suppose once you published a blog, and after that, the activities that you will be doing, those activities are the promotional activities, those activities which are promotional in nature and which are targeted towards improving website ranking on search engine is are called SEO activities, right? Now there are two types of SEO activities. um, First, we call that there is a technical nature is on page or on site SEO activities, right? These are activities which is done within a website. So you do not go outside the website to do these activities. So, for example, writing content is a part of on-page optimization. Uploading images, making changes in the images or the content or the title of the blog or the website, etc., is part of on-page SEO activities. So remember, when we are saying on-page, it means within a website, whereas off-page SEO activities are any activity done outside the website is called off-page SEO activity, right? So examples of off-page SEO activities include social media promotion, a listing of website at various places, link building, etc. All right. So all the SEO activities are divided into two parts. One is on page and the second is off page. When we are saying on page, it means you are um, doing within the website, and when you say off page, it means you are promoting the website or you are doing activities which are outside the website, right? So suppose you want to um, uh, you want to promote your building, your house in a locality. So what you can do on page kind of promotion or internal promotion, where you can create an outstanding building, a good exterior, so that people can see and easily understand, okay, this is your house. And this is called on page. And off page is when you are going and telling people that if you, someone asks about this address, please tell me that this is where the building is located. So anything, any promotion outside the website is called off page activity, right? uh, Now I have certain quick questions. All right, so Mr. Sukharilal has uploaded three images on his landing page. He's trying to change the title of the image. Can you tell me this activity of changing the title of the image, is it an example of on-page optimization or off-page optimization? Please mention your answer in the comment. On-page, absolutely. Second question. Mr. Bukharilal answered a question on Quora, and he ended the answer with a link to his website, right? Now, is it an example of on-page or off-page optimization? So somebody was trying to answer a question on the Quora, and by the end of the question, they give an answer that they give a link to the website that, okay, fine, you can visit my website to know more. Now, is this an example of on-page optimization or off-page optimization? All right, this is off-page optimization. Why? Because suppose I have a website called xyz.com or example.com, and I'm going on Quora and writing an answer and then giving a link to my website, which is example.com. So I am not doing any activity in my website. I'm doing an activity outside the website, and that is why this is an example of off-page optimization. Okay, this is another example. I don't know who is. All right. Pandeyji has uploaded a sitemap on the website to help users navigate his job portal with ease. Now, suppose there is a job portal, a kind of Naukri.com or any job portal, and the admin has uploaded a sitemap to help users navigate the website, that where all the links are. The example of sitemap could be something like this. This is an example of Accenture. So this is the sitemap where it's easy to navigate, right? Can you tell me, this is an example of uploading a site map, is an example of off page or on page optimization? Yes. So, for example, yes, suppose say this is also there on Naukri.com, and you are putting a site map here. Now, the Naukri.com has done this is an exercise of on page or off page. Absolutely, this is an on page example of on page because we are doing this activity within the website. All right. Okay, this is another example. Dubezi has is promoting his newly launched website through a press release. All right. So this is so somebody has written a press release announcing his new website or new product or new service, and they have released that press release somewhere. They have put it posted. Now, is it an example of on-page optimization or off-page optimization? Writing a press release is like writing a news piece or a news item. It is as simple as that. All right, yes, this is an off-page optimization, right? All right. Then Papu is trying to figure out the right keywords for his political advisory services. So somebody called Papu has started his political advisory business, and they are trying to figure out the keywords, the right keyword which for which they should optimize their website. Now, is it an example of on-page optimization or off-page optimization? Okay, this is about. Okay, Saurav is saying on-page optimization. So trying to figure out the right keywords is an example of on-page. Saurav is saying on-page. Any other answer on this, on whether it should be an on-page optimization? Saurav, you can also mention your reason why you are saying on-page. Okay, everybody is saying on-page. Okay, all right. So Bhavani is saying on-page. Minu is saying on-page. Remember one thing. So keyword research is neither a part of on page optimization nor a part of off page optimization. Keyword keyword research is a different activity, right? It's quite different in nature. It does not come in on page or off page. It's an independent activity which is targeted towards finding the right keyword for which that reflects the content of a website, right? So sort of, even if it is a keyword research, you cannot say this is part of on page because we don't do keyword research on the website, right? So we use different tools for that. We will study that different tool later, but we don't do keyword research on the website. So this is not an example of on page or even off page. This is an independent activity, right? So in SEO, there are three types of activities. The very first is the keyword research, then on page optimization, and off page optimization. Now, let us look at the concept of keywords. So, what is a keyword? So, a keyword is a common source term or a phrase that reflects the content of a page, right? So the entire website, entire page can be summarized in just one or two keywords, right? So for example, so for instance, we have, so at ECT we have our content writing course or even digital marketing course. Now suppose this is the course and we have given details of our digital marketing course, right, in detail. All the modules, certifications, right, etc. Everything has been given here. Now, you can mention this entire thing in just one word or one phrase, which is digital marketing course. Now, digital marketing course or digital marketing institute in Delhi or digital marketing course in Delhi or online digital marketing course becomes a keyword for the entire page because it reflects the content of the keyword, content of the entire page, right? So that we call a keyword that reflects the content of the entire page. Some of the examples are like how to earn money online, Toyota car for sale, buy laptops online, coronavirus update. So anything that we search is sort of keyword for certain pages, right? So for example, if you search how to make money online, you are typing a search term which is a kind of keyword for this page or for this page, right? So keyword is a crucial concept in search engine optimization because the moment we have to optimize or promote a website, we have to first determine the keywords for um, which people will be using to search for our content, right? So keyword research, we will be discussing the keyword research in detail in one of the live sessions. In fact, the next session in digital marketing will be discussing the keyword selection and keyword research and how keyword is done, research is done. But right now, I just wanted you to understand that the summary of the entire page is, you can say them as a keyword. The people use those keywords, key phrases frequently to search for the information on the web. Now, let us do a quick few exercises on the keywords quickly. So, read this paragraph. This is part of one article, right? This is one small part of an article. And can you tell me the two keywords? Can you suggest the two keywords? Remember that the keywords could be different for different people. So, can you just suggest two keywords based on this reading? Can you just read and tell me two keywords from this paragraph? So, I will just read it for you. On-page SEO is the practice of optimizing individual web pages in order to rank higher and earn more relevant traffic in search engines. On-page refers to both the content and HTML source code of a page that can be optimized, as opposed to off-page SEO, which refers to links and other external signals. For those new to on-page SEO, we highly recommend during reading our on-page ranking factors. On-page SEO has changed over the years, so it is important to keep up with the latest practices. Below are the latest posts about on-page SEO from the Moz blog, and we have chosen our favorite resources to help you along your journey. Right. So Radhavam, you're right. You are on-page SEO. So there are two keywords could be either one on-page SEO or what is on-page SEO. Uh, it is answering both the questions. So these two becomes the keyword for this particular article. Similarly, can you read this part of, again, this is in part of an article. Please read this and tell me, suggest one keyword for this thing. Okay, just read this. We all have 24 hours in a day, but why does it seem that some people are able to get the most out of every minute of the day? Believe it or not, they don't have the power to slow down time. They do, however, know how to properly manage their time. Want to know how can you can become a master of time management as well? Start by using these super powerful 20 super powerful time management tips. Create a time audit when it comes to time management. the first step you need to take is finding out where your time actually goes. You may believe that you only spend 30 minutes on email, but in reality, that task is eating up an hour of your day. The easiest way to keep track of your time is to download an app like this, Toggle or My App Calendar. To track everything you do for a week, you can then access a report to find out what is stealing your time. Menu, yes. One keyword is time management. Can you suggest, okay, any other suggestion on this? Time, okay. Time management. All right. What else? Yes, so this is true. This is one is time management. Another could be time management tips. Absolutely right. Another could be how to manage your time or how to manage time. These are keywords for this paragraph, right? A detail on how to do. So this is basically, as you would have seen, that there are different guesswork involved in finding out the right keywords. However, there are tools that we can use to remove those um, keywords. All right. Um, Sorry. Okay. So we can also use certain tools to find out the exact keywords that people are searching and how many people are searching, so that we can um, we can remove this guesswork and find a scientific method to find out ki, okay, this is the best keyword for this article or for your website or for your product or a service, and then you can use that keyword to optimize your website. Because remember, once you have picked up a keyword and then you start working on SEO for 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, and after 9 months you realize that you picked up the wrong keyword. All right, so in that case your entire efforts will go waste, and you cannot recover the time that you have lost. Plus, it will take a hell lot of efforts to change the keyword and then rework from the scratch. Therefore, it is always best to invest time in keywords and select the right keyword in advance before you get started with the SEO. We will take one session on how to select the right keywords in coming future. Okay, can you select the right order of starting SEO of a new website? So, suppose you have a new website or a new blog and you have to do SEO. So, can you tell me step by step which step will you choose first? Out of these, first option, second option, third option, which is the best option for you? Key selection on page, off page. Okay, Saurav, any other answer on that? Okay, Abujar is saying, sir, kindly make videos in Urdu also. Abujar, can I make in Hindi? Will that work, or do you want only Urdu? Okay, Pooja is saying second option, keyword selection. Absolutely, this is right. So second option is the best option because the first step is selecting the right keywords. The second step is then doing on-page activities. On-page means what all activities are involved in on-page. We will discuss that later on. And the third option then is off-page activities. All right. So right order to get started with an SEO project is first you do keyword selection. It is the most crucial step and must be completed before you start optimizing your website. All right. The second is, and this is keyword selection is mostly a one-time work. It is not a regular work um, if you have done it in the right manner. Then on-page activities. is the second step. So once you have selected that these are the keywords that reflect your product and services properly, then you can use on-page activities, which is writing and optimizing content of each web page. You write content, you include those keywords in the content. You do other activities like optimizing the images, etc. We will all discuss in one of the sessions on-page activities of how and what we do in on-page activities, right? And once you have fixed up your um, website, then you go on to promote your website to other pages, which is called off-page activities. Means promoting it on the social media, listing it on the um, various directories, building links of your website, etc. These are part of off page. Remember, this is keyword selection is one time activity. On page activities are, we do it once in a month. We keep doing a site audit to make sure that the keywords have well maintained, because if we change content of any page, so we should also change or optimize the keywords, images, etc. So we do monthly audit, right? And in case of off-page activities, this is a kind of daily ongoing activities that you continue even after your website is ranking on the top, because even if the website has started ranking on the top, you need to do off-page activities to make sure that it maintains that ranking. Otherwise, it will drop again in the future. So to maintain the ranking, you keep doing off-page activities. In fact, you will invest a lot of time in doing off-page activities, and therefore there are certain websites, there are certain tools that you can use to automate some part of the activities and reduce your efforts. Now, I will open up this session for question and answer. This is all from my end for today. I have kept, as I promised in the beginning, very basic concepts of the SEO, simply because there are some people who have to get started, and they are not much aware of SEO. So we will discuss that, the advanced concepts, in the coming videos. Please ask me if you have any questions related to SEO. Moreover, if you want to know more about how Google works, I do recommend that go on google.com, all right, and scroll down, and you will find there is one very important link on how search works. There, Google has given a detailed description of how Google search works. Okay. In this way, you will get some information about organizing, how the content is organized, how you're instantly matching your search, right? Then they have also given some best search algorithm on how their search algorithm works. This is the rigorous process they have. These are some strict guidelines that define for goals for search and algorithm. These are some really good, our freshness algorithm. Look at this one. And they have given a detailed information about, there are some useful responses take many forms. So a detailed discussion on how Google actually works, right? And inside search. So this is their official blog, search.googleblog.com. I recommend you to subscribe to their blog also, because they keep coming up with new updates in terms of um, new things, new changes that is there in search. All right. I know that for some of you it will be slightly difficult to understand. Do send me an email if you find something difficult to understand. I will try to explain that in some of the videos. And see, this is the general guideline for uh, Google has written everything on, if the content is copied, lowest quality main content, copied main content. So in that case, how the ranking gets affected. So these are the detailed document which is there on publicly available. You can go, and if you have time, you can read through them. some part of the important part of these we will take in next of the videos. Right now, please tell me if you have any questions. So Akula is asking, so SEO means mostly people do off-page backlinks only. Akula, see, that is, you are right. A lot of people have misunderstood. Um, so a lot of people do off-page, uh, when it comes to SEO, but that is not the right way to do. First, you have to do this on-page SEO activities on a monthly basis. So once you do, and then you should do a monthly audit, because 50% of the ranking factor depends on your on-page SEO factors, right? So you should invest significant time in on-page factors, right? And of course, on off-page SEO, it requires a lot of time, because this is something which is an ongoing process. And that is where it takes a lot of time. Okay, give the link. See, link is quite simple. Simply go on google.com and then scroll down. I will just show you there. Go on google.com and then scroll down. Sorry. Right, and then you'll find how search works. Right. So this is the link that you can use. Okay, let me send it over to you on the chat. Yeah, this is the link. Refer this, and you will have a better understanding of how search works. Any other questions? Okay. So the next question is, exact keyword which we used on content in the title description. Akula, see, the exact keywords, how people, of course, when people search on Google, they don't use the exact keyword that you have used to optimize your website. They use search term, right? So we will, in the coming videos, we will discuss that on how you can optimize your content so that the most relevant search terms, or maybe the search terms that are being used by a majority, a large number of people, we can incorporate those search terms in our content. And there is a tool for that. Right now, I don't want to talk more about it. Google Keyword Planner, which you might be knowing. We will learn that tool later on. Uh, that tool can tell me that, okay, these are the tools, these are the search terms that a lot of people are searching. And then I will use those tools in my content. All right. Akula, content writing course fee. Well, course fee, it is there on the website. I will send you the link. Okay, I have sent you on the chat. Okay, so I will end this session here. I hope you had learned something, though it was quite basic of search engine optimization, but that was intentional because this was the first video in SEO, and SEO is a quite a vast concept. We should not incorporate all the concepts in just one video because that will confuse, especially those who are newbie, who have just started. And that is why we have kept this limited. This is the very first session. Whenever we will have the next session of SEO, we will be doing keyword research on how to do proper keyword research so that uh, uh, you can generate traffic, you can get more sales, and you can also rank your website for those keywords. It is slightly or comparatively easier to rank. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. Minu, the link of this video will be there in this link itself. On the YouTube, in our YouTube channel itself. You can just find it out there. Okay, and I will ask the team to send you the link of the video. You will get in your WhatsApp group also that we have created for our students. You will get that link on the WhatsApp group, right? So don't worry, you will have this video. Okay. All right, thank you very much. I am ending this session here. Please write to me on ask@ect.co.in. If you have any question, I am sending this email on the chat also. If you have any questions, please write to us on ask@ect.co.in. Also, I am giving the mobile number, which is WhatsApp number mainly. I don't have this number, but my team has it. WhatsApp number. You can send your message there, and we will try to connect with you. All right. Thank you very much. I am ending this session here. Bye.